Sharon Medina.
Andy Perales, nice to meet you.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
So, the Super Bowl this Sunday, huh?
Oh man, I can't believe Tom Brady won another one.
Yes. Okay, so let's start this interview. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Oh yeah, so currently I'm a student at Texas State University majoring in marketing. I graduate this May. I recently made the Dean's List and I'm also an HB Scholarship Award winner. I am titled as a cashier, but I also mentor new and current partners on OJTs and customer service. Now I'm pursuing to partake in this SORM program in order to further develop my career with HEB.
Oh, very interesting. How did you hear about the position?
I frequently look up job postings from the HEB to see what is open. This SORM program is something I actually have been looking out for, and I've actually been looking forward to apply for this. I've also been recommended by managers to apply.
Oh, very interesting. What do you know about the company?
I personally have seen how well HEB cares about all of its employees. My dad is actually unit director for his own store at Eagle Pass and has worked for the company for 25 years. I used to spend a couple of hours a day in one of his store's break rooms after school because I didn't live anywhere near the school bus stops. And so I would get off at a spot near the HEB. So I've seen firsthand how HEB treats its partners well and just how friendly the environment is. And since the partner stock plan has been implemented about a year and a half ago, I think it just further shows that HEB cares about its people.
Oh. So, why do you want this job?
Well, since I'm graduating in May, I feel that this is my next step with HEB. I've always felt that I have felt the potential to be a department manager, and after I graduate, I will finally have the ability to do it. I like the idea of it being my turn to lead a team in hopes of inspiring and providing valuable skills to my team.
Oh. Why should we hire you?
I feel like HEB runs in the bloodlines of my family. So lots of times my family will joke that HEBs are a family business because I have several family members that have completed SORM, that have gone through SORL, and that have had successful careers with HEB. So my mom actually worked for HEB and my dad still works for HEB. I'll be the first of them to actually have a degree though in business, and I feel like I can apply that knowledge and propel myself forward in that work. Also, one thing that has always set me apart from my peers in terms of school, college, and work is that I actually enjoy to lead.
Could you give us some examples where you displayed exercise leadership?
It started like way back when I was in high school. I became a section leader in band. I was in charge of rehearsals for my trombone section. I made sure that their performance was up to par. In high school, we were voted most dedicated section, actually. I still take pride in that. I also was a section leader for a couple of years in college. Another time I led is in HEB. As I mentioned earlier, I mentor at my store, and so I am in complete charge, and take a crucial role in the training of new partners. I lay the foundation, and I also coach and give constructive criticism to partners to help with them with things like customer service, IPMs, 1-2-3s.
What are your greatest professional strengths?
I would say, as mentioned earlier, my leadership skills. I am not the most outspoken person, but I have always been the type of person to speak through performance. I am also good at relationship building, and I feel that this strength is also what allows me to be an effective leader. I like to treat my people well because if I treat them well, then they will perform well. You know, one of my favorite philosophers actually is Aristotle. I feel like he said it best, pleasure in the job puts perfection in the workplace.
Agreed. What do you consider to be your weaknesses?
So I've been told I can be a little bit over analytical at times. I take too much time thinking things over because I'm most comfortable when I'm weighing in my options. I am working on it though, as I'm trying to be more of a quick and effective decision maker. I'm trying to think with my gut feeling a little bit more.
What is your greatest professional achievement?
There's always new partners coming and going in the 4 years I've worked at HEB. And I'm proud to say that within the year that I've been a mentor, the mentees I had the pleasure of coaching have become great assets to the team. So there was this 1 month I can think of specifically where 7 of my mentees were in the actual top 10s of IPMs, and they receive so many good surveys, and it just makes me proud to see that.
Tell me about a challenge or a conflict you faced at work and how you dealt with it.
So actually, I kind of in one right now. I recently transferred stores from Kyle to New Braunfels. My New Braunfels store wanted to bring me in to do what I did in Kyle, which was to mentor. The conflict I was facing was getting out of my comfort zone, meeting all these new people, and then coaching them. I felt this pressure of a new guy just coming in, and telling these people what they need to work on, and decided to approach the situation a little more confidently and made it my responsibility to get to know everybody. I made sure I greeted every partner I came across with a handshake and let them know that I was a transfer from Kyle and that I would mentor people, so I made them aware that I may give them feedback on their performance and that I'm just there trying to help the cashiers and baggers.
What do you like about working for HEB?
Well, I'm hoping after going through SORM, that I can be a CCM and eventually work my way up to CCOM. After a year or two as a CCOM, I would like to apply to Sorrel and eventually become a successful unit director or a general manager for my own store like my dad.
Well, do you have any type of